Hey everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews, and today's review is about Cobra Kai. So, Cobra Kai is based on the original movie, The Karate Kid, and in The Karate Kid, the two main people are Johnny Lawrence and Danny LaRusso. So, Johnny Lawrence is this bully, and Skull is this popular kid, and he has a couple of friends, and they go to this dojo named Cobra Kai, and Danny LaRusso is this kid that moved to the school that's getting his butt beat by them, getting bullied, and, he wants to be trained by Mr. Miyagi. He comes across this older man named Mr. Miyagi, and he trains him. So they both have this competition, Danny LaRusso and Johnny, and Danny beats Johnny, and Cobra Kai is pretty much, that's what Cobra Kai is based off of. So Cobra Kai, the show, is, it's from Johnny Lawrence's perspective of his life, after he got beaten all those years ago by Danny LaRusso. And so pretty much, Johnny is, has this crappy apartment, he's pretty much a drunk, and just pretty much just life is terrible. And from the other perspective, Danny LaRusso, after all those odd years ago, he's living the good life. He has his own car dealership, he has this big house and a pool, he has these two kids, and, he has this beautiful wife. So he's living the good life. So pretty much one of these days, he comes across this kid named Miguel, and because Miguel just moved in from someplace, and he says hi to Johnny, tries to say, I just moved in, how's it going, and Johnny pretty much writes him off. So there's one of these nights when Johnny's got a slice of pizza at this convenience store. He's sitting outside eating his pizza, and Miguel's in there, and he's getting something for his grandma. And then he comes out and he's getting his butt beat by these kids from his high school and all that. And these kids bump into Johnny's car while they're beating up Miguel, and they said, "Yo, don't hit on my car." And then that gets into a fight. Johnny's fighting these kids, and then Miguel's like, "Oh, can you teach me karate? So I could defend myself." And Johnny's like, "No." So things start to happen where things get set up that Johnny sees Danny again, and there's that tension again. So then Johnny's like, "Okay, I'll train you, Miguel." And then there's this cool training montage, and there's this big tension that Danny's like, "Oh, you're bringing back Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai is terrible." And, Johnny's, trying to teach Miguel, some good things and some bad things that, Johnny got taught by his sensei. So, it's you like Johnny a lot some moments, and then there's some moments you're like, no, you're going back to what your sensei taught you, and you're teaching Miguel. So that's what I love, there's there's good and bad in this show, you can see Johnny struggling with, he wants to be good, at the same time, he cannot help to be bad. And then, and sometimes I get annoyed that Danny keeps, I feel like he doesn't see the goodness in Johnny sometimes, but I feel like he does. So that's what I really love about this show. And, there's a lot of high school drama, there's a lot of cool characters in the show. My three favorite characters are Hawk, Miguel, and Johnny. Those are my three favorite characters. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in this first season that I love. The soundtrack is awesome. They pay homage to the original Karate Kid movies. Overall, this show is just phenomenal. If you love the Karate Kid, you're gonna love this show. The Karate Kid is the foundation of this show, Cobra Kai, but, Cobra Kai just expands the world and makes everything better. You'll love this show. I love this show. Me and my sister made a shirt today, and I'm going to be rocking it probably in my next few videos, but or I'll probably put it on my Instagram. But overall, I give this show a 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend it if you love the Karate Kid movies. And Season 2, I'm just going to talk about that for a little bit. So Season 2, it gets a lot crazier with, the high school drama. There's a lot more tension between Danny and Johnny. And, there's some surprise guests that come back from, the past old Karate Kid movies that come in this Cobra Kai show. So that's why I was like, oh, they keep bringing in, older people from the original movie into the show that just get tied in really well. And there's a big cliffhanger at the end of Season 2 that blew my mind, and I can't believe they did it. But shows like that aren't, that will break those barriers, that will do something that you wouldn't expect normal shows to do, it just makes it phenomenal. So that's my review. I give Season 1 and Season 2 a definite 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend it. And yeah, that was my review, and I'll see you next time.